Hi everyone, let's say a bet shop runs a promo. If Spain wins the final, everyone gets their money back. But they have not set aside cash for that. And when the match ends, they might decide whether to pay or not. No proof, no reserve. So we bailed Shorty to fix that. It holds the full payout in escrow upfront and settles the result from TX Line's real match data instead of anyone's word. This is Shorty's live balance sheet. Each row is a policy we sold, and the payout we owe if it hits. I'm replaying a real match here. Watch the moment a goal goes in. The TX line odds jump, so what we owe on these policies jump with them, and the solvency ratio you see up top remarks in real time. Each one of those states is hash-chained and written to Solana. Next is the on the right. This is the capital side, where the money that backs every policy comes from. These numbers are decoded straight off the vault account on Solana. You can see the total capital in the vault, how much is free versus locked against open policies, and the price of one vault share. To back policies, you deposit USDC in the vault. So I've grabbed some test USDC and I deposit. I am now one of the underwriters earning the premiums, and my USDC becomes vault shares. Shorty pays brokers on-chain. This is my broker's coverage link, and when I share it and a customer buys through it, I earn 5% of their premium. Okay, now I'm a merchant buying cover. I pick Spain wins the match and ask TS Line for a quote. Here is what came back. TS Line says how likely Spain winning is, how much of the vote this policy will tie up, and the premium I pay for it. Note, this premium is computed from TS Line odds packets plus the vote numbers we just saw. So I pay the premium and approve in my wallet, and here is the receipt. The full payout I'm owed is now sitting in an escrow tied to this one policy. So the money to cover me is already locked up before anything happens in the match. So this is our policy receipt and our real transaction hash on Solana. Now, this is the part I care most about, which is actually paying a claim. Here is a reopen policy on the Spain-Belgium match. Nobody at Shorty gets to decide the results. Instead, the app takes TS Line's own proof of what happened and hands it to TS Line validator on-chain. I click Settle. TS Line checks the proof against the match data it's already anchored, confirms it's genuine, and the payout leaves escrow in the same transaction. As you can see, this is it on Explorer, verified and paid in one step. One interesting thing is that this policy was on half-time results when it paid out. It doesn't have to wait to get to full-time. Now, here is the code that just ran. This is our settle policy function. It calls straight into TS Line's validator and only releases money if TS Line returns true. If the proof doesn't check out, nothing moves. And our ground truths.md. This table lists every TS Line endpoints the app uses for odds and scores. Everything you see is real TS Line data. There's no fake feed and no oracle we control sitting in the middle. So this is Shorty. Every policy is fully backed before it's sold, repriced live from real TS Line odds, and paid out only when TS Line's own proof says so. No trust required. And we publish the verification and settlement pieces as open packages on npm and grace.io, so any other team can build on this same trustless TS Line settlement with just one install. Thank you.